So this TikTok influencer was ordered to pay 1.75 million over an affair with her manager. And I think this one, the wife got awarded this because I think the TikToker like took the man and they was like advertising the relationship on TikTok and acting like they were married already. So yeah, the wife was like, fuck that, I'm suing. And yeah, she got awarded 1.75 million. So
that was her best friend who did it.
Oh, that was her best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't know all that.
Yep, that was her best friend. And then her best friend was like trying to excuse it like it's magical.
But shout out to my man right here though, man. You talk about a dude that like he was like, look, I look way beyond looks, beauty. So my man's definitely not superficial. So let me go ahead and play this video.
A modern-day Montague feud gone viral.
And it was nothing but lies.
North Carolina TikToker Brene Kennard ordered to pay $1.75 million after a jury found her liable for having an affair with her manager, Tim Montague, characterized under North Carolina law as criminal conversation and alienation of affection. Montague's ex-wife, Akira, suing Kennard for her deliberate interference in the marriage, including wrongful and malicious acts.
What's up, y'all?
Saying in a court filing, Kennard engaged in behavior designed to seduce him, like wearing very short skirts and twirling her hair in a flirtatious manner. The plaintiff's attorneys presented evidence, including sexual videos and texts, a video of Kennard dancing in the couple's home, and another video of her saying she cannot wait to be Mrs. Montague.
Wait, stop.
They argued the
she was dancing in their home? Like,
yeah.
What's up with people like doing things in married people homes? Like, do people ever think about like their life? Because like, if that person pops off, they're not going to jail. Like, you're in their home. Why you can't do things in your own house? I don't understand this. Like, why people having affairs in their marital homes? That's weird.
Because man, that's what, like I was saying before, man, when M3 was giving me the pushback where I was like, man, it's a sick dynamic. Like, oh, I got your man. I got him to like conform to what I wanted. And like you said, when people are in that dynamic, man, they ain't thinking about the whole picture, like you said. Cause yeah, it's like, man, you in somebody's house, man, that's you about to get laid down. So
Yeah.
like you said, it's dangerous. You playing with people's emotions at that part.
And also trespassing.
Yeah. But like you said, man, they're making videos. They leaving evidence. So I think that's why the court was like, man, we need to send an example because, man, you guys are out here stepping over them boundaries. And, man, you could push somebody to a psycho state, man, just doing this type of stuff. So it's almost like, yeah, this is crazy.
This is North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this the same state that Fantasia got sued for playing with somebody else's husband, and she had to pay money?
Oh, I'm not even sure.
It
might be, man.
This is the law. They have to be the law because it's like that's the one state I know that the wives or the husbands could go in and sue.
You see all them females in the courtroom, so they was feeling her too. They was supporting the wife. They were like,
Yeah, because it's one thing like to be a side chick or you didn't know the girlfriend, but that's like your best friend husband. So you know all the stuff that was going down.
Yeah, that's crazy. But all right, let me play some more of this.
TikToker who had millions of followers flaunted their relationship on social media.
Hi, guys. That says that my client was telling the truth.
Akira Montague saying as a result of Kennard's actions, she has suffered humiliation, mental and emotional anguish, and injury to her health, adding their actions deprived their two young children of a two-parent household.
She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children.
But Kennard argues she had Montague's consent.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
Kennard now calling herself Mrs. Montague.
So this is a PSA. If anybody says they're okay with it, they're not okay with it. Don't listen. Don't do it. Men, women, if they don't do it, if they say like, "Oh, it's okay," don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't.
Yeah, that
Don't.
lady was smart. She was like, "Nah, I'm fine with it." She was collecting that evidence. She was like, "Shit, yeah, all right, y'all step over the." And I looked it up. This Fantasia was from North Carolina, so yep, same state.
I knew it.
Shout out to Stan.
What? They didn't learn? Wow.
All right, let me get back to it. Let me play.
Montague saying the couple are married, though NBC News couldn't
Damn.
find any
Wait,
My man tripping.
like he divorced the ex. He divorced the first wife to get with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. My man. They needed to. Do they do piss tests for affairs?
I mean, that's the part.
My man needed to be.
Like marriages look like a joke. By law, it needs to be. It got to be some kind of federal law where people got to space it out. You got to be viewed. It's just like anything. Like if you marry somebody from Colombia, they're gonna put you through a whole screen test. We just need to bring that back over here in the United States because that was quick. You dump your wife, marry her best friend. Her best friend is like she gave her blessing. I would never in a million years mess with my ex-girlfriend's best friends.
Yeah,
That-
you grimy as hell.
Yeah, that's. And Lord knows how many other of her friends, the first wife friends, he probably slept with, because he has no boundaries whatsoever.
Yeah, my man. Damn, he happy too. He cheesing. God.
Yeah.
Shout out to North Carolina. Oh, go ahead.
A lot about like the dude's like character, man. Like, you know, he's definitely like a scumbag for it. But I'm looking at it in another perspective as well too, because all like those like TikTok videos, and again, this influencer has to pay 1.75 million. That means that woman's rolling with some dough right now off this TikTok stuff. So now I'm kind of questioning the guy's motives. You left like your wife, and look like, and I can't really see like his wife, like, you know, from a certain type of like view, but I'm for sure his wife looked way better than this big breasted walrus or whatever that he's holding.
Oh
But
my
the fact that she's a TikTok influencer, I'm like, yo, she rolling some dough. I think he did like this homosexual type of switch, and she probably was like saying like, look, you come with me, I'm gonna take good care of you. You know, I got all this money, you know, stashed away, and I think he left her for the money.
Yeah, you might be on to something, cause yeah. But this the ultimate backfire, because now she gonna be broke after that 1.75. The wife getting all that paper, so yeah, the wife like, hey, I ain't taking you back.
And what is he managing?
He's
Like,
gonna beg her though.
Probably like her TikTok and stuff like that. So
they'll make
yeah,
money like that. So what exactly is she doing?
you know, everybody just call everybody a manager. They hanging out and shit, making videos.
Yeah, I wonder they got a funnel program around.
But all right, let me get back to this video. Damn.
legal documentation supporting that claim. She tells NBC News in a statement, the verdict wasn't fair at all. I fought the lies for 8 days and the jury sought sympathy, not facts, adding it's not over until God says it's over. Tim Montague adding about the TikToker, my wife had no fair shot, especially when defending herself against an entire team of attorneys. As for that $1.75 million payday,
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
All right, Maggie joins us now. Maggie, sorry, we were sort of glued.
Yeah, so
She going to jail. That wasn't smart to say.
but see, man, that dude just he losing out on both of his chicks, because like you said, she might wind up in jail. She don't pay that money. They gonna start seizing her property and stuff.
Pay for it.
But huh?
Because they're married, right? Because they're married. So now he's legally responsible for that debt.
Yeah, if they married, then yeah, that debt is his too. So yeah, that's like I said, that's a hell of an L he took on this situation.
And I for sure, like, this woman was not smart enough to put like in a trust or some.
Oh hell nah.
Right, yeah, vehicle. to protect that, you know?
Nah,
So
that all that stuff in her name. So yeah, his ex-wife, why he thought he was gonna move on, and like you said, ex-wife gonna get all that cash,
All of it.
all of it. She gonna be like, thank y'all.
And again, if you ask the ex-wife or ex-husband if they can have your blessings to go on with their spouse, don't ask that question. Don't even
Yeah, that
touch
was
them.
dumb.
Leave them alone. Go find somebody else.
But all right, let me go ahead. Let me play the rest of this out. It's almost done.
This one's
There's
a strange
more?
one.
Fair.
Let's back up. You mentioned this is a North Carolina law, but there are other states where people can sue over infidelity?
Yeah, Tom, that's actually true. And for people sitting at home thinking, hold on, you can be sued for having an affair, the answer is yes, indeed. This is a thing. In fact, in a handful of states, including Utah, New Mexico, and Mississippi. And North Carolina, for its part, has actually seen multiple cases, including back in 2021. There was one involving a state senator that was settled out of court. And then back in 2011, a kind of infamous payday, there was one of these cases where a woman was ordered to pay $30 million for wrecking a marriage.
30 million. Wow.
30
okay.
million.
Maggie Vespa, we thank you for bringing us that story. We thank you for watching.
Damn, Stan, you was right. Shit, people better stop playing around with people's emotions out here. Shit.
That's strange. Because Utah got a lot of polygamous, marriages or relationships. That's, for Utah.
So here's the wife right here. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but here was her kind of talking about like what happened, being awarded that
This
money.
is Akira Montague, days after a jury awarded her $1.75 million in an alienation of affection case that has sparked international headlines.
I went right back to work, and so like the people at my job, they kind of got rid of some of my stuff because they thought I wasn't coming back because of how much that I was awarded.
The case is centered around this woman, viral TikTok star Brene Kennard, allegedly having an affair with Montague's husband that she became aware of in January of 2024. The lawsuit alleged Kennard flaunted that affair on social media to her more than 3 million followers, claiming she could not wait to become Mrs. Montague.
She's worth everything for him. Like, he's worth everything to her.
The alienation of affection law states that if a marriage ends on an account of infidelity, the husband or wife in certain situations can sue the person who the spouse had the affair with.
I was raised to respect the marriage. I was raised to respect God. So loyalty, marriage, the White House with the picket fence and the dog and the kids, that's me.
Akira becoming emotional, thinking of the impact this has on her.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. But yeah, she definitely looked way better than the other chick.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, dude did it for the money, man. He got too greedy. He's like, look, I'm gonna take advantage of this big whale, and she's a TikTok star. We're gonna get this money or whatever. That's why he was like so happy to be like in all her stupid ass like TikTok videos and stuff.
Man, I'm thinking that brother had to dabble in some crack or something. Like, man, there's no way you could be sober making that pivot like that. Like, I don't know, man. Allegedly, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's a hell of a transition.
Also, again, it's like the dynamic of power, right? Because he comes in, helping out her friend, I'll be your manager, and she's being taken care of, and then she falls in love, and he get himself in there. Because that was like a year ago, right? Find out about January.
Yeah, January 2024.
And it's like November 2025, and you got married. Like, y'all didn't even like wait. This wasn't even done 2020. Y'all just like jumped right into it, got married real quick. That's the fastest divorce.
Yeah.
Fast
he
divorce.
Yeah,
of course.
people
I mean, look, I'm telling you right now, right?
Hmm?
You know, if we was as evil as him, right? I mean, I'm partially evil, but if we was fully evil as him, like anybody,
no soul.
anyone would took advantage of that. Look, hurry up, let me hurry up, get married to her, right? So whenever she gets like, tattoo or whatever, right? I'm not gonna say the whole thing or whatever, or she decides to do whatever, I'm going to take at least a huge chunk of that portion of her money. He was probably just hoping that, okay, like somewhere down the line, like they'll get into like that relationship, they'll get married, something will happen, or like maybe some unfortunate incident or whatever. I'm not gonna say further because I don't want to wish nothing bad happen to her. But I feel like that's what was his mindset. I mean, look, he's from the South or whatever, right? So you got to really think dirty, though. Like, seriously, Stan, like most of them,
I'm from the South, sir.
like
Sir,
they
I'm from
calculate when it
the
comes
South.
to
I'm
money.
not gonna agree with you on
Anything goes. I got relatives in the
That's
from
a
the South.
California mindset. Not from the South.
We don't take that far, conniving. We don't jump into marriages like that. That was a Southern type of
California.
That
With crying ass Tyrese and his 3 marriages.
That
And,
ain't the right-
oh, she likes me. Oh God, I just love marriage, Tyrese.
He said, "Baby boy Tyrese."
He was
Eddie
looking
Murphy
for
on
that
his
I'm
Eddie
telling
Murphy
you.
on his 5th wife.
Mm.
Let's talk about California real quick. We're gonna talk about the South. Man, he
Get
was
him,
waiting for
Stan.